Twitch is streaming again. Oh, and YouTube is streaming. So there. It didn't like the 4K. So YouTube is streaming. So I cannot stream. Let's go back out to live. And change to this latest U. Duplicate key. Select the new key below or go to this live one. Yeah, this is the live one. Alright. But when I do the same thing. Alright. I believe I'm on YouTube live now finally. After all of this. So I tried New Year. I've been trying a new setup. I have a new streaming server. So I was trying to stream this at 4K. The streaming server is pretty much the top of the line you can get. It's a Ryzen 9 7950X and running a 3090 Ti, which is not the, you know, there's better cards than 3090 Ti nowadays, but 3090 Ti is a pretty good card. I run this at 4K output and it didn't like it. So I drop it down to 1K and it works fine. So something about streaming 4K. So let me go and take the timestamp off of this title and we'll just call it normal. And I'll refresh this thing here. And when I refresh, it should change the title without the timestamp. The stream's current bitrate is 45. But I'm at 1K, isn't that? Stream at 4500. Okay. That would be on the output. So I'm gonna turn this off and do the recommended bitrate. So stop. Okay, I'm now streaming at 4500 kbps. Let me double check my bandwidth. That seems awfully low. It is 1K. It's only 1K video, but still at 5 megabits. Seems awfully slow. This is the current stream's bitrate is that is. Let me refresh and see if that warning goes away. Stream settings. It doesn't like streaming 4K. So I fixed this. I changed this to, I can see it here. The output. Can I change this live? I can't change some things live. I can't change that live, but it looks like I can change the bitrate live, the encoder. And it's using, I guess, GPU. These are all the advanced settings. If I switch to simple, it's keyframe of 2. Simple's doing, simple mode does a keyframe of 8, which then something else complains about. Keyframe of 8. Stretch. Anyway, I'm outputting. Oh wait, now it says excellent condition. Now you're not complaining. I guess I needed to get a few minutes of that bandwidth. So if I try this at 4K, the only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this. So here, I'm going to stop the stream. So I'll in a moment, I'm going to stop this stream, go back into settings. I'm going to come into the output, no, the video, and I'm going to change this scaled resolution back to 4K and restart the stream, and that's it. And YouTube won't like it. So there's something about, but if I directly stream to YouTube 4K, it doesn't mind. So it's something in going through Restream. Although Restream can send 4K to Twitch. So I can directly stream 4K to YouTube. And it works fine. And I can stream the same 4K, I can point that same stream to Restream, and it will stream to Twitch just fine, but then it never really streams to YouTube. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the stream and change that setting back to 4K. So stopping now. It looks like it's working. It looks like just kickstarting it might have gotten it working. Alright, so if I just wanted to come back here first, this is the first source of truth. This is where I'm directly sending my stream. OBS is directly streaming. Technically it's directly streaming to my Nginx, and then my Nginx is forwarding to Restream. So this is the second point of truth. And then the third point of truth would actually be coming over here, and hey, it's live. So the stream, it'd be interesting to replay this stream, and it's coming in. This is the wrong key. Interesting, it's using the wrong key. 1050, it started. Then this is live. If I move my mouse, I can see my mouse moving. Bring that up, and this one, it won't move around, but it'll move around the screen. Sorry. So we're live using that key, even though I told Restream I just stop and start. So let's try this again. I didn't watch a Restream when I stopped and started this. So these things should go, say that they're turned off. So I'm going to stop streaming again. 3, 2, 1. There you go. So I stopped the stream and watched it this time. As soon as I hit stop, these two went to no stream, and then soon after I hit start, they went back again. But then, and I'm sure I have yet to see a problem on Twitch. Okay, Twitch is working fine. And on YouTube, I should show a live right here, but this, these could be deleted. These are all marked as upcoming, live now. And that's what I was seeing was, and I've seen some of this in the past. I'm gonna delete these that I don't need. Yeah, delete those. That's the one I just did a little earlier for where I directly streamed. This one is where OBS direct to YouTube test, and it's visibility private. This is doing a private stream, and it worked so I can. This is a 4K stream. It says SD. I guess maybe it's not rendered the 4K. Oh, these stats are wrong. That's old stuff. If I were to watch this, it still says it's. Thought that was 4K. Should have been 4K. Is this one confirmed live 4K stream settings? Does it show me the resolution? If I were to go to content and look at you live. What is your content? It still says you're only 1080 at 60 because I created this key manually. Stream settings. No, this is using a restream key that they generated that key at 1080p. But I am using. So it's the reason it's still working is because the stream is actually still a 1080 stream, a 1080p stream, even though I have set my video output to be 4K, and I can confirm that sort of. Still only using 5 megabit. There's no way I'm sending 4K at 5 megabit. Even encoded video. There's a lot of black on the screen, sure. So maybe if I do this and have it load a bunch of stuff and open the game and start sending a bunch of. So this is a Ryzen 9 7950X. Loading time is about 30 seconds. It's pretty fast. So if we get some How's that bandwidth spike? Yeah, so it did some 17. That's the game there. It pushed 1720 as I'm sending some stuff, so I think it's encoding. There's no guarantee that I'm actually outputting streaming 4K, except Restream says it's receiving 4K. Restream says that it's getting 5 megs a second. If I were to change YouTube, and it says I can do this on the fly. 650, 4700. Let me move something around on the screen and see if that number goes up. It's interesting, sort of interesting, not really that interesting. Huh. I have kids back home. Like the last 24 hours of this, less than 24 hours left. You're just schematic ground, yeah. See if I can get this 47. It's really low res. 47, 48. I want to just go to 5. I don't know what happens if I click this right now. And then I'll stop this stream and go back. So I'll stop and restart. But I'm not seeing that the stream is actually 4K on YouTube. Alright, I'll stop this and restart it. Pushing about 5 megs. 5186. 5200. So I could go to 5200, 5300, 5300. I see it. 5500. Is this encoder live? I can change this on the fly, or I'm used to these being locked out. I'll stop and start one more time and see what the bit rate goes to. Alright, stopping 3, 2, 1, stop. This is with it set to 55. It's 56. 56. It could just be load 57. I've seen these numbers. I haven't seen anything go above 58. 7. If I go into the game and fiddle around a little bit.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Okay. Keep the camera outside. Hey, buddy.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Stop streaming the desktop,
Nearing next stop.
turn and only stream the game. So let's keep the game streaming. It's going 58.
Careful, doors are now closing.
And settings, I said. Output to 55.
Nearing next stop.
So if I set you to, I don't know, 6,000. And apply here. Switch over here and run.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Climb much higher, so it's really blocky. I wonder if the final version is like that. If that's just their renderer or what? Go to view. That's really low quality. This is like a preview though. Content. I am confused on. It says I'm live. This is going to be the That's not low resolution. It's not. It's still pretty bad. It's 10. Sorry, it's 1080. No, this is looks like 1080. It does not look 4K. So, if I were to stop this entirely and generate a new stream key. Let's see what. So I'm going to generate a new restream key. So I will go back to wrong thing. I don't know what the bandwidth of that is. 6,000. Wow. That could just be the overhead of mine. What if I drop you back to, what was it, 4,500 is what it wanted? Was the first? Apply that. See if my bitrate drops to, or is it, I'm not sure what cause and effect on is the encoding setting the bitrate, or is the bitrate setting the encoding? It hasn't dropped any. So I'm gonna stop this. I'm certain this will generate a new stream then. I'm going to recreate, delete and create a new restream key. And I gotta put that into my config here. Still 6,000 bitrate. Alright, so I'm going to stop and generate a new restream key. There's the 24. Okay, so that dropped because I'm not, if I turn this off, so that generated, the bitrate dropped to 2400 because I'm rendering a lot of rectangles here. If I go back to turning that off, the bitrates, I'm watching the bitrate, and I can see the bitrate just jumped up to 6,400. Turn that off, you can see the 6,400 right there. But now it's going to drop again when there you go, it drops. It should drop here in a second. This number should drop. Give it a moment. Especially with this up and running. I don't know what caused it to drop really low. Anyway, something caused it to drop really low. I'm going to stop this and regenerate a new restream key and enter that into my Nginx config and then restart. So it'll take a moment. 3, 2,